the essence of entire Bhagavad Gita. So suppose we pay attention to this chapter carefully, we get the entire essence. The main points which are highlighted in Gita are given in the 15th chapter. So we are doing this 15th chapter slightly in detail, though we are doing summary. So let us prepare ourselves to listen by sitting straight. That is asanam. When the body movements are less, the thought movement also is less. That is a connection between the body and the thoughts, the mind, and that's the reason people practice Hatha Yoga asana so that we get a stable sthira sukha asanam. So let us sit straight, keep our body still, hands locked. The second aspect we have to work on is our mind. If we intelligently live, kramantam, last session we saw that while living, while enjoying, while engaging in this world, suppose we live intelligently, complete involvement but no entanglement, then the mind remains peaceful, remains joyous throughout the day. And that same mind we have to employ in the meditation, that the same mind can have the pratyahar, we can withdraw it easily. But suppose we do not live intelligently with this knowledge, vimudha nanupashyanti, then it will not be possible to withdraw the mind when that event is gone, situation is gone, time has gone, again and again people keep discussing about it. That means the mind is still hanging in the past. So let us withdraw our mind from all past regrets, experiences, keeping only the learnings with us. Let us withdraw our mind from all future anxieties, worries. Why I must not worry? Mamai vansho jiva loke. So that's the reason 15th chapter is very, very important, because it gives clear pointers on the main essence of what is there in entire 700 verses. Mamai vansho jiva loke, Bhagavan says, you are part of me, you are ansha of me, you are me only, now he is going to say. So do not worry. Let us focus on our breath. That is the dharana. Breath is always in the present moment. Always fresh. A very good support for concentrating mind, purifying the mind. And in Ashtanga Yoga, the next is dhyana. I must be clearly knowing what is Atma, what is Brahman. Without that, those people who practice meditation or any form of meditation, they reach the level of concentration, peace of mind. But transcending the mind requires knowledge of what is beyond the mind, which was told to Nachiketa in Kathopanishad. Let us keep our body still, mind cheerful, intellect clear, and let us chant and invoke Lord's grace and Guru Parampara's blessings to keep us on this path of permanent unbroken happiness, removing all obstacles en route. Om. Om.
ॐ सहनौ भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः गजाननं भूतगणातिसेवितं कवित्तजम्बूफलसारभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजं सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः सावरं जङ्गमं व्याप्तं यत्किञ्चित् सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः चिन्मयं व्यापि यत्सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणम् सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं हरि ओम
Hari Om. Thank you, Lata Rajshekharji. So we are doing 15th chapter. The name of the chapter is Purushottama Yoga. In all scriptures which are available, there are only 3 topics enumerated. Only 3. First is the world, what we see, Jagata. And what Bhagavan has told in the 15th chapter about the nature of Jagata, we must know only when we know the nature of something, we can deal with it. When we know the nature of sugar, we can use sugar accordingly. When we know nature of salt, then only we can use salt accordingly. If we do not know the nature of some person, some situation, some object, how can we deal with it? So Bhagavan says, please understand the nature of the world. Jagata is na rupamasyeha tathopalabhyate nanto na chadirna nachasam pratishtha. So this world, this Jagata, what I have created from my own imagination, thought, has no beginning, no end, no middle, and no substratum. So How to deal with it? Asanga shastrena drudena chitva. Next immediate pointer given by Bhagwan. You enjoy the world, you deal with the world, but do not get attached to this world, because this is where is the starting point of our Bhagavad Gita. Chapter number 1. Attachment created sorrow in Arjun's mind, confusion in Arjun's mind. Wherever there is attachment, there will be immediately confusion. Confusion about what? What is to be done in this situation? So objectivity loss happens when there is attachment. So whenever we are confused, we must come back to the original problem. Do not deal with the effect. We must deal with the cause, that the problem is not sorrow, suffering, fear, do not confusion. The problem is attachment. That's the reason when Arjun asked this question in the first chapter, what should I do? Fight or run away? Shall I fight the war or run away? Bhagwan didn't give him answer. He started the topic of who are you? So very interesting in Bhagavad Gita, Arjun asked, what should I do? And Bhagwan is talking in the second chapter, who are you? Because who am I, very important point to note down, who am I defines what should I do. So what is my image about myself? What is the role what I have in my mind that will define about what am I supposed to do? Suppose I forget my role and goal. Amitabh Bachchan forgets that he is acting in the Sholay movie. Then there is a big problem, because the moment he is caught by Gabbar Singh, killed by Gabbar Singh, there will be a big problem. There will be chaos in his house also. So starting point is, Bhagavan says that do not forget your role and goal and what you are supposed to do. The second topic what Bhagavan took is, what is this? Who am I? God. Second topic in all scriptures is, who is God? Jagat bha sayate surya. Nashashanko na pavaka. Here God cannot be known by the eyes. God cannot be heard. God cannot be tasted. God cannot be touched. This is a very important point, because many people argue, no, show me God, then I will believe. But you can't see energy also, you can't see atom also, but still you believe. You can't see that the earth is round, you see earth is flat. We are going to see one beautiful poetry by Gurudev today, one of my favorite poetry. So whatever we see is not the truth. That is what is the essence of that poetry. And the third point what Bhagavan told is that, who are you? Please know. So now this is a very, very important point. No, I am a grandmother. I am a wife. I am a husband. I am a manager. No, but I am nobody. I am one garib bechara person. What can I do? No, Bhagavan says, no. Mamai vansho jiva loke. You are ansha of God only. Don't underestimate yourself. You are actually, like suppose you are relative to, Trump or Modi or, Mukesh Ambani. No, I am relative of Mukesh Ambani. Talk to me properly. You know who I am? One person went to airport and there was lot of lines. Some people always go to airport. If you have gone to airport and gone to catch flights, there are some people who have the habit, they will come late and then they will say, no, my flight is now my flight. When is your flight? When is your flight? And they will break all the lines and go ahead. So one person went there and then went to the counter and told, no, I have a flight. Sorry, I came late. She told, no, you please come in the queue, because all people are standing in the queue. The person told, you know who I am? Do you know who I am? That receptionist who was at the airport counter, she immediately took the mic and announced in the airport, hello everyone at the airport. Here we have a problem at my counter. This person has come who doesn't know who is he. He's asking me who I am. Receptionist was very smart. So the whole problem in life, this should be noted, is that who I am. The moment I define myself, then my all role goal becomes clear. That is where Arjun started his journey in Arjuna Vishada Yoga. And then Bhagavan said later on that Vimudha nanu pashyanti jnana chakshusha. That with this knowledge of what is this world, so when we know the nature of the world, the pointer is do not get attached. When we know the nature of God, then we seek and we try to transcend the mind. By transcending the mind only we can know God. Tukaram Maharaj says, Ata Baisalo Shezari. Now I am sitting straight. Jnaneshwar Maharaj says, I can see God like Avla on my palm. So we must know by what means of knowledge we must see God. And who am I? I am part of God. So now the next topic what we saw last time is that Bhagwan, I understood about myself and the world, but I understood you, but then you are not visible, you are not tasted, you cannot be heard. That, but what do you do? What is your job? Or you don't have a job. Please tell us what are your jobs, what you do from day, morning to evening. So Bhagwan is going to enumerate what is his job and very, very beautiful jobs. But before that, we will see the poem. The poem what Gurudev wrote on what we see and what is the truth. Earth is round. Earth is round, earth moves. Not seen but true. No one has seen. Sky is blue, sunset is golden. Seen but false. Because we all know the color of the sky is not blue, sunset is not golden. It is all refraction of the light coming through that air. Energy in the atom, vitality in the sun, gravitational force. Not seen but true. Those who say, no, no, I don't believe in gravitational force, go on the fifth floor and jump. Definitely one person, whether believes or not, knows or not, will come down. Double moon, mirage water, dreams and hallucinations. Seen but false. Dream we see, but it is false. Mirage water we see, but it is false. World we see, but not true. Truth we see not, but true. Very beautiful poem by Gurudev on the topic what we are. That, which topic? Vimudha nanu pashyanti jnana chakshusha. So the person who sees this world, some people say, no, no, I want something tangible, something tangible. But all these things are not tangible. The atom is not tangible. Even the smell, I cannot see. Suppose you have to tell the smell of a rose to somebody, it is very difficult to put into words. Some things which cannot be described, but we know it is there. So something what we cannot see, taste, hear, and we have to believe it, then that is called as faith. So here, Bhagwan is going to tell us what is the job he does from morning to evening. No, no, I am so busy. Many people have this kind of myth inside their mind that I am a very busy person. It's good to be busy, but never say other person to the world. No, no, I am very busy, because Guruji says that most people say, I don't have time for the timeless. God is beyond time. God is beyond time. God is beyond space. And I say that, no, no, I don't have time for God. What a tragedy. So now there are 4 to 5 verses Bhagavan has given on what is the job he does. Morning to evening, this is God's job. Yadaditya gatam tejaya jagadba sayate khilam yachandramasi yachagno tattejo viddhi mamakam Gama Vishyacha Bhutani Dharayam Myahomojasa Pushnami Chaushadi Sarva Somo Bhutva Rasatmaka. Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva Praninam Deham Ashrita Pranapana Samayuktam Pachamyanam Chaturvidham Sarvasya Chaham Rudhi Sannivishtaha. This we must by heart. How to deal with people? No, I don't like this person. I don't like this person. Sarvasya chaham hridisannivisto. In every heart I am there. In every person I am there. The moment you say I don't like this person, you're not liking me. And then I am in your memory, I am in your jnanam also. And I am the goal. Vedaisya sarve rahamaiva vedya. I am the goal, I am the means, I am the thing to be accomplished in this life. So what is the meaning we will see? Bhagavan has started from sun and he has come to the heart. That is an important point to note in all these 4 verses. Sarvasya chaham hridisan nivishtam matta smrutir jnanam apohanancha. So he has started from Yadaditya Gatam Teja, then he is coming to heart. Sarvasya Chaham Hridisan Nivishtu. So we'll analyze for 2 minutes. Very, very important verses. And out of this, as we are doing summary, we'll take up only 2 because most people say, okay, that is all okay. But tell me, Pranapana Samayuktam Pachamyanyam Chaturvidam. Bhagavan says, I digest 4 types of food in you. What are the 4 types of food? Yeah, I know. One would be Chinese, one would be Italian, one would be, Mexican food, and one would be Punjabi food, No, not that kind of food, but different kinds of food. But before that, I illumine the entire universe by becoming the sun. Bhagavan says, this is my job. That's the reason sun comes at right time. Sun doesn't rise and sun doesn't set. The earth is moving with 1100 miles per hour. I am the radiance in the moon. I am the light in the fire. So all the illumining factors I am. With that illumination only we can see. So that is the first sentence. I move the earth 1100 miles per hour with the earth is tilted. Suppose the earth changes its direction even by 1 degree, the entire universe will collapse. Entire solar system will collapse if there is one small change in the earth direction. And still people don't believe God. Who is moving the earth? That I don't know. It is all Big Bang theory, Big Bang. Some atoms came together and then this earth was created and there was life on it. So much of intelligence is there and still people say that there is no intelligence. Big Bang doesn't require any intelligence. The Big Bang theory, anyhow, the scientists have discarded only. I move the earth. I energize all beings on this, all forces. So much of food is there. Earth is there for 4.5 billion years. So much of food is there on the earth still now. And then some people go and feed the, what do you call? Pigeons. If anybody in this session is feeding pigeons, do not feed pigeons because God has created food for them. Because pigeons, wherever they come in large numbers, they will create problems like asthma and lung problem to humanity. God has created food for everybody. I created food and nourish for everyone. When I create a tiger, I will create a deer and a rabbit for them to eat. If I create a deer and rabbit, I will create grass for them. I am digestive fire in you. This verse many people have asked me. Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva Praninam Deham Ashrita. Bhagavan says, I am seated in your stomach. And what is my job? Whatever you eat from there, I digest. And God is looking up all the time. What is going to come? Oh, now this time samosa is coming. Oh, 4 o'clock, patata vada is coming. Oh, now it is 11 o'clock at night. What food is coming? I have to digest whole night. Gurudev's video is there on this, that, when you go to sleep, who is doing the blood circulation, who is doing the respiration, who is doing the digestion, and who is ensuring that tomorrow at right time the excretion is happening. And for that I take the help of Pranapana Samayuktam Pachamyanyam Chaturvidam. I take the help of 5 pranas. So the 5 pranas actually do the digestion, circulation, excretion, etc. And then Bhagavan says, I am in your heart and everybody's heart. Sarvasya chaham hridisanivishta. This portion I must by heart by chanting it 100 times. Sarvasya chaham hridisanivishta. I am in everybody's heart. So suppose we say, I don't like this person. This person does like this. Bhagavan says, I am only that person. Then Bhagavan says, I am only their smruti jnana. No, that person doesn't have any knowledge. He's buddhu. कुछ भी बात करता है वो. कितना बात करता है. Bhagavan says, I am only talking like that. सर्वस्य चाहम हृदि सन्निविष्ट मत्त स्मृतिर ज्ञानम अपोहनंच. I am memory, knowledge, and forgetfulness. This we are going to take it for 2 minutes. As is a summary, we'll take 2 points. I am the goal, means of the Vedas. I am the knower of the Vedas. Vedanta krut Veda vida chaham. I am the goal, I am the means, and I am the knower only. I am you only. Aham Brahmasmi. Do not worry. So this portion of Bhagavad Gita is very, very beautiful, where Bhagavan says, who am I and where am I located? I am located everywhere. I am located in your stomach. I am located in every heart. So where you should seek, don't seek it outside. Seek within, because that is where I am located. When I am in so close proximity with you, you are going here and there in search of me. What is the flow Bhagavan has given to describe his work and where is he located? From sun, yadadityagatam teja, then light, then energy, then forces, then nourishment, then digestion, then memory, then knowledge, and then heart, and then declaring that you are me only. How can you be different than me? You are my reflection. Reflection has to be the same, but no, Bhagavan, I am Alpadnya, Alpashaktiman. I'm so miserable creature, and you are Bhagavan, you are having 6 bhagas, you are having Aishwarya, you are having knowledge, you are having Rupa, you are having Saundarya, you are having fame. Bhagavan says, you are also like that. You are also part of me. From today, do not feel lower about you. You are that only. You are me only. So that's the reason spirituality, anyone who comes to Bhagavad Gita or any spiritual knowledge cannot get depressed, cannot go for suicide, cannot feel bad about oneself, because Bhagavan or this Bhagavad Gita changes our definition about oneself. Who am I? And we saw that our definition about oneself, our self-image about oneself drives the way we do. Like that. The moment my equation changes, my response to stimuli changes. Like that example we know, one person who was going abroad, suddenly he got a call from BMC office. He was living in Mumbai. Oh, we got from police that, your house is on fire. And the person felt depressed, panic. Then suddenly he got another call after 15 minutes because he had given that house for sale to an estate agent because he was going abroad. The estate agent called, your house is sold. Suddenly his panic and depression went. He was very happy that the house is already sold. Then after 15 minutes, again the agent called, okay, the house is sold off, but we have got only 50% money, 50% still remaining. Again depression, again sorrow. And then again call came after 15 minutes. No, actually that check has come. Entire money is received by you. Now he said, it's okay now. If the house is on fire, what should I do? It doesn't belong to me. See, in one minute, our equation changes because our definition changes, our relationship changes. So, this is a very important point that Bhagavan says, who am I and what I do. So, we'll take 2 pointers in this. What I eat is very important because who is going to digest? Bhagavan is going to digest. So, there are in Upanishad, it comes, Taittiriya Upanishad, that my body is dependent on food. So, 1/3 of the food becomes the body muscles. 1/3 becomes the thoughts. So that's the reason Jnaneshwar Maharaj gives very, very high importance to what kind of food we eat. If it is cooked by somebody else and that person is going through anger, that anger is coming through that food to my body. That's the reason it is recommended those who are cooking every day for the family and self, they must chant Lord's name and then cook. That is the only reason first we show Naivedya to the Lord. Bhagwan takes all the essence and give us prasad. That is the food we should eat. That's the reason there is a parampara that most people in their houses, first whatever they cook, they will show Naivedya and then they will eat. So that all the things are offered in essence, subtle level, which we cannot see. Even this, one person really actually asked this question, do you really think when we show Naivedya, Bhagwan eats? Because if Bhagwan eats, how does it get reduced? Suppose I keep 5 jalebis for Naivedya. After I show Naivedya, there should be 4 jalebis. 1 jalebi Bhagwan should eat. And then that person really added, that person was honest. I remember that. She told, actually, Bhagwan is eating Naivedya, I will not show. Because then I have to cook so much. Because really Bhagwan will take some portion and there is a problem. But Bhagwan doesn't take, the answer to this is Bhagwan doesn't eat the gross portion. Suppose you show 5 jalebis, only 5 jalebi will remain. Bhagwan only eats the essence, the subtle form. What is an example? When you take a book, now there is a book in front of you. If you read the book like this, suppose I read the book, the alphabets remain there, but I take the essence of the alphabet. So that's the reason, that's the way Bhagwan only takes the essence, and then what is left over is I eat. So all the negativities are taken along with positivities. So Bhagwan says, Mi bhavacha bhukela, means I am interested in the feelings, the subtle forms. And I digest 4 kinds of food. What are the 4 kinds of foods? Chaturvidham, sarvas, pranapana samayuktam, pachamyannam chaturvidham. 4 types of food are there. Not veg, non-veg, Italian, Mexican, but bhaksham. One is the food which we have to masticate, like roti or bhakri, which we have to masticate and eat. I have to chew it. Then the second is layam. I have to lick and eat. Like honey, chutney, pickle. I just take the chutney and then it is licked. That is layam. Then choksham, chosham, sucking, like sugarcane, mango, drumstick. And 4th is bhojam, swallow. Some things I take and swallow, like rasgulla. And Guruji has added 2 more. Payam, drink water, and there is intravenous injection, directly goes inside. See how Guruji thinks in detail. All these things are 4 types of food what we eat. One of the law in eating is that you drink the food and eat the water. Like the food when we eat, it must become watery and then it should go inside. But suppose we eat fast, then the food is not masticated properly and then it remains in the hard form. Bhagwan has to do more job. And Bhagwan says next, Smrutir Jnanam Apohanancha. I am there, your jnana also. I am there in your memory also. And that's the reason when people start becoming senior citizen, they start forgetting things. That is Bhagwan's grace only, that I must forget certain things and what I must keep in the memory and what I must forget, I must remember. So that is a very interesting part. What I must keep in the memory, what I must know. And when we pray to God, Bhagwan will keep only that much in our knowledge. Otherwise, some people keep their last 30, 40, 50 years. You know what happened when I was 20, when I was 10, when I was 25, but that I cannot let go, that memory, but that is gone. That was a role you played that time. That role is gone, goal has gone, and that should go. I must keep only certain things in the memory from today, and that must be repeated, because whatever we repeat, that remains in the memory. There are 2 kinds of memory, short-term memory, long-term memory. Whatever we think, whatever we repeat, that goes into the long-term memory. So what to know? Higher knowledge. What is my purpose of life? What is my real nature? That is Satchitananda. And then what is the nature of God? This only we must keep in the memory. What is nature of God? What is nature of myself? And this nature of world? These three constantly I must repeat 3, 4, 5 times in a day. When people do Sandhya Vandanam, this thought must come that the world is Jagan Mithya Brahma Satya. I must repeat it 3 times. After I get up, before I enter into the world activities, Jagan Mithya Brahma Satya. This world is illusory. I have to just enjoy the world and deal with it like a movie and play my role. That's all. This is a whole movie going on. Bhagavan has given me the role. Just play the role and then get out. And then my goal is God, my own self. And my own nature is pure existence, consciousness, infinite bliss. Not I am having body, mind, intellect. And God is the goal to accomplish. My own real self is the truth. And that I must seek from morning to evening. So in marriage, job, business, the goal must be in actions. The goal of action must be purity and clarity. This we saw in the last session. Who are successful and who are not successful? People who keep this goal in day-to-day life. What to forget? Bad experiences, hurts, disappointments. I am body, mind, intellect. Very, very important point to forget. What forgetfulness is grace of God. We don't remember our past lives. So there are 3 graces given by God. Thank God we don't remember our past lives. Bhagavan says that's the reason I am sitting in your memory. Because if you yourself will do, you will start remembering who was the last time's father, 5 years, 5 births back husband, who were your children, who were your relatives, who were your boss, and there will be all mess happening. That's the reason Bhagavan says that I am sitting in your memory and directing your memory. So when we pray to God, when we do japa, Bhagavan says, okay, now you have prayed to me, you have faith on me, so I will give only that portion which will helpful for your journey of success and happiness. Only that I will keep in your memory. This is very, very important because the moment a person opens his mouth or her mouth, we can know what is stored in their memory. What are the 3 graces? Forgetfulness. Till we let go our past knowledge, new knowledge will not happen. So I have to let go that I am not body, mind, intellect, and then this new knowledge will come. I am pure existence, consciousness, infinite bliss. But but I am not having experience. Then repeat it, fake it till you make it. That is called a japa. Am Brahmasmi, Am Brahmasmi, Am Brahmasmi, Am Brahmasmi, Am Brahmasmi, Am Brahmasmi. And we saw in one of the organization, one meditation is there. With inhalation, I say I am not the body. Exhalation, I say I am not the mind. I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am not having experience, but I keep repeating till it becomes the truth. Because I have repeated this false things for aneka janma samprapta. I must forget what takes us away from our goal. This I must ask. Right now, whatever I am doing, is it taking me towards my goal of permanent, unbroken happiness? Will it give me peace? Will it give me joy? We must not become a dustbin. There are some people who are dustbin. They only store, negative things in my mind. Some people are very interestingly, some people are dustbins. And if you tomorrow or today you observe, just watch out of your window or balcony. Every day morning, 8 o'clock, there is a dustbin collection truck comes of the BMC. Some people are that dustbin truck. They will go to people. What happened to you? And then they will take some kind of negativity. Oh, what happened to you? Oh, you are not well. And then it is story. Oh, this happened to you. All sad stories they will, and then they will, what? This person is having a bad time. That person is suffering. You know what? That person is not getting married. That person is not having child. That person is losing their job. But this is called as a dustbin truck. They go everywhere in the society and collect all negative things because they are very much interested in what is negative happening. The moment the news come, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, there is a tussle. Immediately I will be interested. Abhishek Bachchan, Aishwarya Rai, divorce happening. Very much interested in that topic. So these are called, Bhagavan says that if you pray to me, if you read Bhagavad Gita, you don't become a dustbin. Then what should I become? I must become a beautiful garden having fragrant flowers. Forgetfulness is forgiveness. When I forgive and forget, we become a beautiful, fragrant garden with fragrant flowers. The moment I open my mouth, fragrance comes of freshness, of my goal to achieve. So from today, wherever you talk to people that this is my goal and I'm in process of achieving it. Hardly we talk about our goal and I want to achieve. What is your goal? No, what is my goal? No, I have to cook now. Then I have to go there. Then I have to go to that ceremony. Then I have to read this. Then, after 1 month, I have to go there. Then after 3 months, I have to do that. That is what we say. I must be able to declare my goal with pride. This is my goal. My goal is permanent unbroken happiness and atyantik dukkha nivrutti, going away from sorrow. And I am practicing this for attaining that goal, what is mentioned in our scriptures. What to remember in life? All learnings, blessings, gratefulness, and I am Satchitananda Swarup. That's the reason every day I must ask one question. This also I must stop by asking this question to other people, children. How was your day, beta? Do not ask, because how was your day is a very stupid question to ask. The person will say, no, what happened? I went out and I didn't get rickshaw. I didn't get that. And, I went to office and in office, I got scolding from my this thing. And then what happened? I didn't get this. The person will share. One of the most boring question to ask is, how was your day? Please ask, what was your learning from this today? Even if you are successful, what is your learning? And suppose you are failed in something, what is the learning from it? Learning is more important than failure and success. Very, very important point. Then I must count my blessings. Hundreds of blessings that I am born with full body. What a blessing. Today I got up in the morning. What a blessing. 10% people are born blind. 10% people are born physically challenged. 10% people are born mentally challenged. 40% people don't have jobs. 24% people do not have one meal to eat in India. And still I complain, still I criticize, still I am not happy. That means the person is not counting the blessings. Suppose I have a house to live, family, I can walk, I can talk, I can see, I can hear, I can eat batata vada, I can enjoy. What a blessing. Still there is cribbing, still there is unhappiness. That means I am not actually growing in spirituality, because my focus is what I do not have than what I have. Then all the time I must be grateful to whatever I have got, because the universe is giving, people are giving, even those people are giving bad words, they are giving me something for improvement. Somebody says, you are a donkey, you are a stupid person. Thank you very much, because they are interested in our growth. And then I must remember every moment that my real nature is pure existence, consciousness, bliss. Essence, God is saying, I create everything, I am everything, I do everything. Do not think that you are created yourself and you are doing everything, and then have that abhiman, and then no, but when will I get when will I get mukti, moksha? Why are you worried? Everything I have created from my mind, everything I am only doing for you. I create everything, I am everything, I do everything. Very, very important point. Even I have not created myself. I do not know from this small to how I became this big. I do not know who is evolving my mind, evolving my knowledge. Who was that particular, incidents where I came to know about this class and I've been learning. No, with so much of knowledge coming free of cost, Gurudev started. We are not grateful, which is changing our life. Many people talk to me that how their response to stimuli is changing right now. When we go for a death ceremony of somebody, how do we visualize that now with a different knowledge? Not that we are not sad and we are not expressing that, But internally we know that person has left the body with 21 things and taken another body. So we must bless that entity. We must ensure his journey is better. We must pray for his Sadgati. That is what so beautifully we can do when we are in cheerful mind. And God alone knows God. Human being cannot know God. So to know God, I have to become God. Because only sentient things can know sentient things. Inert things cannot know sentient things. And body is inert, thought is inert. It cannot know God. That's the reason the person says, Aham Brahmasmi. Shivoham, Shivoham. Question. What is my role and goal? Who am I? How many I are there? What is my relationship with you? Because right now I think I am body, mind, intellect. That is one I. Then another person says, no, body, mind, intellect. So I am not there. I know because it goes into the, people put that on fire. I have seen one person die. So I am that transmigratory jiva goes from one body to another body. Then another person says, no, but in Bhagavad Gita, it is been says, Aham Atma Gudakesha. I am the Atma. So I am. How many eyes are there? I inverted commas, huh? Not EYES. So how many eyes are there? When we come to Bhagavad Gita, we come to 3 eyes. Oh, there are 3 eyes. I have problem with one. So now this portion I need to pay attention because now we are coming to one very important point. That why this chapter's name is called as Purushottama Yoga. So Bhagavan is saying here there are 3 Purushas, there are 3 eyes, I, capital I, not EYES. And person who knows this gets liberated. A person who knows 3 eyes. Now we have to remember earlier in Kshetra, Kshetrajna Vibhaga Yoga, we saw 2 eyes. Now Bhagavan has added a 3rd eye here. And the 3rd eye is Purushottama. So one is Kshara, one is Akshara, and one is Purushottama. There are 3 Purushas. One is Kshara Purusha, one is Akshara Purusha, and the 3rd is Purushottama. I'm wondering whether we should take this topic now or next Sunday. But at least let us read the verses what Bhagavan has given. Dvamimau Purushau Loke Ksharakshar Evacha Ksharas Sarvani Bhutani Kutastho Kutasthokshara Uchate. Uttama Purushastvanya Paramatmetu Davrutaha Yo Lokatrema Vishya Vibhartavya Ishwaraha. So now this is a very important topic, very, very subtle topic that Bhagavan is telling about 3 Purushas. Kshara, Akshara and Purushottama. What are these 3 Purushas and the distinction between these 3? A person who knows gets liberated instantly because Om Brahmavid Apnoti Param. Here I don't have to do something. The moment a person is assuming that I am a woman, but actually the person is man, it will take only 1 second for the person to realize, oh, I am man only. It takes 1 moment to wake up from the dream. So this topic we will take next time. What is the distinction between the 3 Purushas? And that is the reason why this name of the chapter is Purushottama Yoga. So for today, we have to write 3 Purushas. Kshara, Purusha 1 mentioned. Akshara Purusha, second one. And the 3rd is Purushottama, Uttama, who is the bestest. 3 degrees are given. It's a subtle topic. We have to come prepared next time. Read and come this chapter, read the commentary, and then we will come. We have made a graph We have made a column to understand these three very clearly so that we will discuss. But if we come prepared, then moment I know Uttama Purusha liberation, there itself, it is not dependent on time. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Just for your information, one or two interesting announcement. There is one fair is happening is going to come in January 11, 12, 13, which is called as a Hindu spiritual
9
yoga
to
fair.
12. 9 to 12.
9 to 12, 9, 10, 11, 12. And there around 50 to 70 Hindu organizations going to participate. It's a huge exhibition and it is based on seva, what kind of activities they are doing. And in Ghatkopar, we are doing one Yajna of Swami Swatmanandji from 15, 16, 17 on secret of success through Hanuman Chalisa. So those who can come, we will shortly put the flyer. We want a lot of volunteers to work. Already the hall is fixed. Most of the things are planned. But if you can do some seva, and the seva is to be done for purification of self. That's all. Then please let us know. Today we'll put the flyers of both for your reference. Thank you very much for listening.